In this video, I will explain to you why nobody sits in my car anymore.
I was gifted something pretty incredible by Heybike. This is the Heybike Tyson, and they gave it to me. And it's definitely has an application for metal detectorists. I'm going to show you.
There have been many times that I've gone metal detecting, and I've become aware of how far I have walked from my car. Generally speaking, we tend to metal detect the easy to get to areas.
Now the dais is a contortionist, as is, and I have a travel version of my Honey Badger scoop. I'm all sold out on that. We're going to use the regular scoop, but the steering is over here, so this shouldn't affect it. I have this tightly tied down, and there's not too many people on the beach right now. So let's turn this baby on. There we go. Fully charged, and there's different power levels. I've ridden this to work quite a bit. It's pretty amazing. It's awesome. And this is the throttle right here. I want to make sure my kickstand is up. Alright, so I'm going to set the power level to 3. Let's see, it goes up to 5 if I remember correctly. Right. Yeah, let's set the power level to 3 and hit the throttle. And off we go. So the idea here is to go to sections of the beach that are cut off during the winter time. So it was active in the summer, and really there's no parking during the winter. And let's see what we can do.
So the beach that I am at in this video is called Jones Beach. It's my local beach. And it's an entire strip. They have a bunch of different places where you can park in the summertime, but in the winter, there's just Field 6, and that's the easternmost one. And basically, it's a trek to get down to the other side of the beach. And my thought here is, okay, we got a bike. Let's travel down on the bike, and let's see if we could get access to an area that really perhaps hasn't been touched in a while.
Now here's the start of the boardwalk.
Top speed it goes, I think it's 28 miles per hour. You go faster than that if you pedal and use the throttle at the same time, as shown in this video. I had it at the highest power level, and I put the speed all the way, 28 miles per hour. It's got a great battery. It lasts a long time. I've taken this to work many times. On top of having a cool bike, I understand space-time a lot better. Time stopped while I was going top speed on that bike. Everybody else aged. I stayed barely young enough to have an Instagram account. But the dry sand will slow it down, and space-time.
So let's take this down to the sand. The person I spoke to at the e-bike company said you want to avoid the dry sand. Yeah, and I see why. I'm going to sink in it.
Therefore, objects with mass cannot ever reach the speed of light.
But when it's wet, you know, that's a different story. So let's walk this down to the wet, and well, I'll see you on the other side.
I'm not going to lie, this was not the fun part. Yes, I did try riding in between, and you sink, but it's good in the wet.
Well, we got an interesting beach here. We got a cut up here, and we have a shelf, and we have some bowl shapes down there. We're about 3 hours away from low tide. I think I'm going to hit this on the way back, but let's go down the beach first. Yeah, we're good in the harder areas. It is hilly here.
gave me a free bike, and, I don't have a script that I'm supposed to say. I'm just supposed to feature it for 3 minutes. Honestly, I like it a lot. And there's a lot of possibilities for this. It's not just the beach. Getting to areas that you're cut off from. You could also take it, there's trails in the woods, areas that you're procrastinating on going to. There's suddenly real possibilities now.
Oh my God, these birds are gonna hate me. Excuse me. Whoa. Yeah, those birds hate me.
I've been really busy lately at my day job, which is a teacher, but I haven't been to the beach in a minute. It was an interesting beach, but it proved to be pretty sandy.
All right, so we got the day is fired up, and let's look around here.
Days 2 has gone down 20 inches easily in the sand for coin-sized targets. So for a sandy beach, that's the right detector.
This area has been cut off really since the end of the summer. So, maybe there's some stuff here. Let's look. Yeah, look down the beach. It's a little tougher to see on the camera, but, basically you have a lot of these bowl shapes going down the beach. It's still affected by the tides, the waves right now. And I'm going to look at the depressions, but there's a reason that I had to ride on this line. It's very sandy here. But again, we're 3 hours away from low tide. But I'm going to try to do south of my tire lines and see if we get any signals. I've been swinging for about 3 minutes and nothing so far.
So those indentations, the bowl shapes, they are created by riptides, and they're just lower sections of the beach. The riptide comes in and simply pulls sand out. So in stormy seasons, stuff can be spit onto the beach, no problem, even heavy stuff. But we really haven't had too much big wind and big water. And I was going for those bowl shapes.
Yeah, we walked pretty far. There's not one signal. It's not a surprise. It's still, this time of year, it could have been pushed back, but back is full of sand. What's been causing this is the mild waves. There were a few big storms that hit late summer, early fall. Right now, this is very mild, and we had some dredging that happened last winter.
But the beach has a way of surprising you.
This thing can actually scout. So we're actually going to go further down the beach, and we're going to see if we see areas of erosion.
You could use a bike to scout for beach erosion, and that's one of my plans for this bike in the future.
Let's see if we can spot some erosion. Off we go again.
Again, in the active wave seasons or after a storm, you get stuff that's spit onto the beach, pulled out from the beach, and the beach gets reset. But in areas where there is not as much wave energy, you look for those areas where there's beach erosion. The reason why is stuff sinks. And if you see an eroded down beach in an area where there's been traffic in the past, in other words, people swimming, you'll probably do well, if you're the first person there, that is.
All right, I stopped here. We got something heavy that, could have washed in. I think it washed in, although this doesn't look all that much different. But it's really tough for the eye to see. You want to have more firm sand. Then again, I've found objects in lighter sand. You just got to be in the right spot. Maybe somebody hunted down there. We got something buried really deep here. Oh, it was iron. We're going low dry. Yeah, the wet is a hot mess right now. And we got, oh man, look at this. This has got to be old piece of copper. Oh my God, signal in the wet. We got it. There we go. Oh my God. I was not expecting that.
I'm not gonna lie, that is what you call pure freaking luck.
This is my first target tonight. This is my first target tonight. Other than that copper thing. Well, there you go. And that's metal detecting, folks. That was deep as heck. Okay. Skilva. I didn't expect that. Oh. Well, let's look around.
Well, you're gonna need a cleaning, but we sure are happy to have you. This was luck, but you could also see this has been there for a while, and that leads to more possibilities in this area on the hunt. We're gonna look, but as for now, go and join your friends and be happy. This is a friendly reminder to please join Fun Club. Hit that subscribe button. It's free, and please support my channel. Also the like button. Thank you so much.
That's a first for me. Like, shut out in the dry, shut out in the wet, except for one target. Okay. If I get a ring and no coins, this would be the first time that has ever happened. People are carrying less coins. But let's keep looking. Oh my God. I've really had to fight for this. See, everything is under a layer of sand here. But that is a good sign. Look at this. Look at the green on that. I mean, this can come in with the sand. Yeah, it's gonna be a quarter. All right, well, we found our coin. Took us a long time to do that. Ring before coin. That's crazy. I think there's something else here. There sure is, and we got some zinc. Let's keep looking. 2 coins in one spot. At least we got a beautiful sunset.
I'm not going to waste your time in this area. There was a ring, 2 coins. I was pretty thorough, and I was there for a while.
Right, we're moving again. Let's go back to where we were. I'm all over the place tonight, but you know what? That's the whole point of this. I can zoom to wherever the heck I want on the beach, especially now that the waves, the tide is down. You know what I mean. Let's go.
Again, my logic was Field 2 has been cut off from the public since the beach season ended. Field 6, everybody goes there, everybody detects there. Nobody goes to the other side of the beach. So even though I was skunked there just a little bit earlier, I decided to head back. And shoot, I didn't have to worry about walking home. I could just drive there. And that's the whole point of this. You know, we're trying to give ideas and enhancing your range, being able to go further. You know, that opens up new possibilities.
Well, it's a beautiful night. We're not finding much. I'm kind of happy we got that ring. Kind of happy I got that bike. That's the truth. Look at that purple sky. Beach scoop. Metal detector. Let's go. All right. This was a bad idea. I mean, it's a good concept, but this idea to come back here when you knew it was sanded. It's just a popular swim area that there's no access during the winter, but that didn't quite work out. But I think you could imagine that, you know, this is something that will work out with enough trials. Oh my God. Conductive signal. Oh, it is a zinc treasure. Oh yeah. You know what the greatest thing about this is? I don't have to walk back to the car. The car is miles that way. I could ride it. Yeah. Heybike. Watch this. Watch this. Oh snap. Let's go.
So the information about the bike is in the video description. It's also in the pinned comment. And I have a code for you that will get you a discount on this bike.
Okay, we're not done. You know why? We just spotted some erosion. Look at that. That's pretty significant. Look at how high that is.
Again, that's the concept, but it didn't work out. I'm not going to waste your time at this point. We didn't find anything there.
For the record, the bike rings up at an 81. 81! Honestly, the only struggle I had was finding the entrance to the beach, you know, to and from the beach. And of course I lost my car, so I'm gonna ride till I find it. Yeah, and I've had some nights where it is quite the task finding my car. That's just me. But we found it. Here we go. That was easy. Yeah, the handlebars fold and it fits.
So, welcome to the office. If you want the bike, you get a discount if you use the code MDNYC. It's Black Friday season right now, so there's deals that are going on the bikes. And here, you could see that here. The one that I used is called the Tyson. And here it is. It's $100 off right now, and you get a further discount if you use my code MDNYC. Note that you get color choices. You know, mine was black, but there's navy blue and fern green. And what you're going to do to get the discount is you're going to press buy now. And then right here, you see discount code or gift card. You're going to type in MDNYC. And you get another $30 off. Hope you enjoyed this video. I will preview a little bit now. We have some pretty big news coming up in mid to late November. So stay tuned. Hit that like button, subscribe button. Come along for the ride. Thanks for watching, everybody.